It's the Miss Volfie from Our Half Acre Homestead. Yeah, don't look at me. It's that time of year again. Today, we're going to make ham pork meatloaf in the summer kitchen. Okay, first and foremost, I have 1 pound of my home ground pork. This is going to be a big meatloaf for one simple reason. It's going to be the kind of meatloaf you can take slices of and fry up for breakfast. So I want to make sure I have lots. Now, this is about 1 pound of spiral ham I have left over from Easter that I just put in this tub and put in the freezer. And we're going to dump that right into my food processor because, see, it's all in slices. We're going to dump this in the food processor and mince it. Okay, so we have our ham minced up. And we're just going to take this and drop it right in with our pound of ground pork. And this really doesn't need a lot of seasoning, folks. Why? Because of the ham. There's equal amounts of ham and ground pork. So we're just going to add some pepper and some onion and some garlic. And let's throw in, I don't even know if I'm going to put the garlic in. I'm just going to take 3 slices, 2 crusts of some ancient grains whole grain bread. Chop those into a couple of cups of nice lovely breadcrumbs. And let's move. Now, I've just found some mushrooms in the fridge. Well, I knew they were there, but I forgot I had them. So I'm just going to grind these up in the Magic Bullet because they're getting a little dark, so they need to be used up. Should have done this when the food processor was out. Okay, so I went over and I did use the food processor. It's a lot faster. Sometimes I forget that big and bulky things need more space. Now this is optional. This mushroom is optional. I'm just, you know, it's all, meatloaf is one of those things where it's almost a surprise every time you make it. Now we're going to put in about 1/4 cup of onion flakes. And we're just going to put this on stir. Pop in an egg. Oh, that smells good. And I'm just going to line my loaf pan with a piece of parchment. Why? Because it makes it easier to clean. Smells just amazing. And if you wanted to be fancy and gourmet, you could actually put some crushed pineapple in this. Because guess what, folks? You got it. Pineapple and ham was a match made in heaven. This is a beautiful ham meatloaf. All right, this is going into our little propane stove out in the summer kitchen to cook for about 35-45 minutes at 325 degrees.
Valve's got to be open.
What's that?
This valve has to be open.
Push that way.
Straight, yes.
Okay. Ah, I think that's the sound we're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can get in there and... There, you see the blue flames, folks. Yay! Let's get our meatloaf together. All right, we are going to set this at 325 degrees.
We'll see if it works where the pilot light stays on.
What?
That's how it works. It gets to temperature and then the pilot light will stay lit and it goes off, supposedly, and then the gas will come back on.
Pretty good deal for 75 bucks, though,
I
eh?
don't know if that's going to work or not.
Look at, there's the one price he had on it after he marked it down. Remember, it was like, he wanted like 150, then he marked it down to 125. And I just kept coming back till he gave it to me for 75. And into, oh, nice and hot, into our little propane oven it goes. Let's see how our meatloaf's doing. God, I wish you guys could smell this. Look at that. Another 10 minutes. It'll be supper time. Isn't that beautiful? Let's get Papa to the table. This is a meatloaf I made out of ground pork, and the leftover spiral ham I froze from Easter.
Very tasty.
Just tasty.
Tastes very good.
Oh, this is the Mrs. Volfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying, if you have leftover ham, freeze it, put it away, then make a meatloaf. It's delicious. Take care, bye-bye.